Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from our sponsor. What is Leica? Leica makes your entire compliance process simple. Leica goes beyond integrations. Their platform connects to your everyday applications and applies actual human expertise to robust software that powers your compliance. Leica easily connects to your applications and instantly creates tailored policies based on your business. Then, compliance experts guide you through automated workflows designed to help you conquer certifications like SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. Leica is the only compliance platform that offers a true integrated audit solution. No more messy spreadsheets, miscellaneous audit documents. Their team of experts manages your audit from beginning to end. Leica is more than just one solution. It maintains 100% confidence in your compliance program with custom monitors and alerts. As the compliance evangelist, I certainly understand the complexities around compliance, particularly around SOC 2, HIPAA, and GDPR. It's hard to unpack requirements when you may not know what they are within your budget and your growth stage. Leica is the solution for you. Listeners to this podcast get 20% off when you join. Visit heyleica.com/compliance to get their exclusive deal. That's HEYLAIKA.com/compliance to request a demo and get 20% off when you sign up with Leica. Look, 2020 has proven to be the year of many things, and the same for 2022. But if you're a small business, this could also be the year you switch to a better payroll. Gusto wasn't just built for small businesses, it was built for the people behind them. Their online payroll is easy to use. Gusto can automatically calculate paychecks and file all your payroll taxes, which means you have more time to run your business. Plus, Gusto does way more than payroll. Gusto helps with time tracking, health insurance, 401ks, onboarding, commuter benefits, offer letters, access to HR experts. You get the idea. It's super easy to set up and get started. If you're moving from another provider, they can transfer all your data for you. It's no surprise that 94% of customers are likely to recommend Gusto. And here's the best part. Because you're a listener to this podcast, you get 3 months totally free. All you have to do is go to gusto.com/compliance. That's gusto.com/compliance. I'm telling you, you're going to love Gusto. Get started today. The Daily Compliance News for November 20, 2021, the Morality in AI edition. And we begin with that story from the New York Times, who explores the question, can a machine learn morality? As researchers at the Allen Institute for AI in Seattle last month unveiled new technology that was designed to make more moral judgments. They called it Delphi after the religious oracle consulted by the ancient Greeks, and of course, Delphi. Anyone can visit the Delphi website and ask for an ethical decree. Scientists have been working on this. Computer scientists and ethicists have been working to address a number of issues, including facial recognition and digital assistance, which show bias against women and people of color, failure to control hate speech, such as on networks such as Twitter and Facebook, and algorithms used by court, police officers, and police departments to make sentencing recommendations, which seem, quite frankly, arbitrary. So, interesting question posed. Next up, in a new lawsuit, Tesla has subjected women to rampant sexual harassment as female employees bring suit against Tesla in alleged nightmarish conditions. One plaintiff said coworkers and supervisors made lewd comments and gestures against her multiple times per week, and she suffers mental anguish from these. The case comes as Tesla is facing a staggering $37 million verdict in favor of another worker who experienced pervasive racism at the Fremont facility. So more imbroglios for Tesla. Next up, it looks like the prosecution is near the end of its case in chief against Elizabeth Holmes, and the defense is getting ready to start, which of course will bring up the question of whether Elizabeth Holmes herself will testify. I think everyone knows there's no requirement that you testify, but I think intuitively we also know that juries really expect people who want to get a not guilty verdict, not off on a technicality, to go on the stand and tell their story. And it's a pretty high-risk move, but one that Holmes may feel she has to make if she wants to be exonerated. And finally, from the Wall Street Journal, business groups around the United States are challenging the FTC and its agenda and its commissioner, Linda Kahn, as she moves forward. It's led by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which contends in a series of letters that Chairman Kahn has overstepped the FCC's legal authority moving forward. So not surprising to see business groups attack the FTC, but they're really amping this up, and it's going to be interesting to see how the FTC moves. I doubt Joe Biden will be impressed by this effort. Nevertheless, we could be in for a lot of litigation against the FTC going forward. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.